Hi everybody, it's Diane. Well, I'm turning on my Vita game, which I haven't done for a while, but I've had so many people asking me to play my Vita again. I kind of put my Vita game aside. I'm thinking it's been probably 3 weeks since I've opened up my game, so I apologize for those of you who are watching me play monsters on Vita. I kind of took a break from the Vita game. But so let's go in. I guess I should have watched my other video to see where I'm at in the game, but we'll just jump in and see what's going on here. Turn it up and then we'll hear it. I don't hear anything yet. Okay. Well, of course there's diamonds to collect and food to collect, so we'll, of course, do that. We'll just look at the islands and see what's going on. You'll notice that I have basically no coins and very little food. That's because everything that I collect, I invest in baking, especially now that all my islands are purchased and I think all my castles are upgraded. I think so. We'll look at that. So we'll collect food, we'll see who needs to be fed. Not enough bed space for my thumpies. So when I'm still leveling up my game, the best advice is to just take somebody off the island, another thumpies or whatever. So I'll just take him off for a moment. Move. Okay, and then I'm going to place thumpies on the island. I'm going to sell it probably. But at least I get my XP if I place it on the island. If I sold it right from the breeding or hatching structure, it would not give me any XP. I'd get coins for the sale, but I wouldn't gain XP. So if you're going to sell a monster and you need to still level up your game, I would go ahead and do that. I don't see any thumpies on my island. Let's look in the hotel. Oh yeah, there's a thumpy. Right there. I just didn't see him. So I am going to sell this thumpies. And in our PlayStation Vita game, we can sell him right from the front screen here. Your iOS game, Android game, you have to actually go into the monsters information. Let's put him back on. He's my level 15 DG. I'll get him back on collecting coins. Okay, so that's how I deal with my monsters when I have a full island and I'm still always breeding, always hatching monsters and then selling those hatched monsters. But if I need XP points, I will temporarily take a monster off and place one back on again. So, My Singing Monsters was introduced to the PlayStation Vita August 12th. We don't have a friend code. We can't share our game the way we can our other game in iOS. But so it's just a game we play to ourselves, which is perfectly fine. It's fun. I really enjoy the game. Um, when I first, I think, oh, see, it's been so long since I played my game. My retry button. I just tried to breed another Punkleton, which isn't even available right now. Okay. So anyway, PlayStation Vita game is a little bit different game than the iOS and the Android games. As in, you can't really share your gameplay with your friends, other than through adding friends and sharing goals, I suppose, to your Vita. When I first got my Singing Monsters in my iPad, when the game first came out, I played my game for 8 months before I added friends. And I was perfectly happy. That was fine. I was playing the game for me and having a really good time. And then, of course, we introduced friends. I'll come back and get these monsters placed or sold or whatever. Right now, we're just gonna look at the islands real quick and talk about a couple things. So anyway, just because we can't share it with friends, like I've gotten used to having friends like torches, or even friends to go into a friends list and look at my island and give it likes. Now we don't even have that feature in the Vita game. Plus, you'll see that we don't get updates. Well, we haven't seen any updates yet. When we get seasonal monsters, at least we still get seasonal monsters. When we get seasonal monsters, they're here for the entire month. As we found out with Halloween, we didn't get Halloween decorations or costumes, so that was real disappointing, because that's really one of the things that I look forward to in this game, is seeing monsters in costume and the islands decorated. But we're not going to see that, I guess, in the PlayStation Vita game. Humbug, level 14. Okay, well, I think that's what we're going to do, is feed Humbug for sure. So my Humbug is now level 15. So now I'm at a point where I've got to decide about sending monsters over to Ethereal Island to start my Ethereal Island. I haven't done that yet. So it's time to send a couple monsters over. As you can see, nothing's happening here. I haven't exchanged current coins for shards. I won't do that. It really doesn't take too long for your monsters to start earning enough shards to buy things on the island once you teleport them. And I haven't gotten a sugar bush yet, so I haven't had luck breeding sugar bush. So I guess I should have bred Bogart and Clamble back on Land Island. I did add bakeries to Sugarbush Island, and of course I added my diamond mine, and my castle could be upgraded. Maybe I'll go ahead and do that now. Spend 50,000 on the first upgrade, because I know I'm going to, of course, take it all the way up. So I'm going to go in and bake my 7,721,000 in food. What I do when I first add bakeries, I'll add a medium bakery, and then I will, bake pizzas in every bakery. And then eventually my monsters are earning so much coin that I'll be baking pies in every oven. And then, of course, I bake it and I feed my monsters. And then eventually well, in order to get pies, I have to upgrade some of my ovens. So I upgrade ovens and then start baking pies. I usually leave a couple bakeries at medium until I absolutely run out of places to spend my coins on food. But generally I'll spend every single coin on baking. So now I'll probably bake pies in the rest of the ovens I've got here. Bake a couple pizzas. But I try and utilize all my bakeries and put something baking in them. So if I've got 15 bakeries and I've got $5 million to invest in baking, and I have 15 bakeries, I won't bake one cake. I'm going to spread it out. I'm going to bake pies and turkeys, whatever, to get my food the quickest so I can feed my monsters the quickest. So we're going to bake pies in the rest of these. So I earned a bit of money, or a bit of food here, collected food that I'd baked before I put my game aside. So I've got some monsters to level up. I'm going to teleport. Oh, let's go ahead and teleport Ghast right now while we're on this island. Let's teleport Ghast. Okay, so this will be my first start to Ethereal Island, is teleporting Ghast. He'll, of course, start earning shards. The first thing that I'll buy, the very first thing that I'll buy is a diamond mine. The second thing that I will buy will be a breeding structure, because I can't breed him until I get another monster on Ethereal Island. So I will buy a diamond mine first, and then I will buy a breeding structure. Eventually I'll do the upgrades to the castle and add a unity tree. Those are my priorities for every new island. A little bit different with Ethereal Island, because of course you can't do any upgrades or anything without shards, so you've got to earn shards. So I did breed a few Punkletons. That was exciting. I didn't buy any of them. I just bred Punkletons. I've got 3 Gajubes, and of course this is my prize, the Invertigus Fern. I really like this decoration. To me it almost looks like another monster. It's just such a cool decoration. Extremely expensive. Let's see. 35 million coins. That was a ridiculous splurge. It is one of the likes for Gajube. Excuse me. But, ooh, super, super expensive. Okay, we're going to breed a couple more, or breed. Bake a couple more here. So I've got 1,231,000. Looks like all of my bakeries are big bakeries. Let's see, bake a pie. Okay, so I can bake 9 pizzas right now. If it was 750,000, that would be 10 pizzas. So I know I can probably bake 9 pizzas. So let's go ahead and do that. Because our pizzas we can collect next time I open up the game. So in 6 hours, I can open my game up. I can collect the coins, feed the pizza to the monsters, take the money that I collected from the monsters that earn me whatever in 6 hours, and bake some more. So we're going to just go ahead and bake 9 pizzas here. So I've got pizzas, pies, and turkeys baking. So you'll notice that I have not decorated my island yet. I do not decorate my islands until I'm level 30. I have not added a Wubbox yet. I will not add a Wubbox until, oh gosh, it'll be a while, because I don't want to give up monsters to the Wubbox, because you have to give him one of every monster from that island, or breed a monster and place it in there, and so my islands just aren't ready for a Wubbox for me, in the way I play it. Right now I'm focused on earning coins and baking food and leveling up my monsters. Then once all my monsters are all level 15 and coin machine, I've become a coin machine, so to speak, then that's when I start decorating, and I'll add monsters such as the Wubbox, but not yet. So pizza. Okay, so we've baked everything that we can. I know I can go in and bake cookies and donuts and cupcakes, and I just don't do that. What I'll do is, sometimes if I'm close to 75,000, I'll collect again here. It just takes a few minutes to get food and get my total back up to 75,000, and then I will bake another pizza. So this is Air Island. Most of my islands are pretty messy because, of course, I don't have I haven't used any money to remove obstacles, so I try and just you know, put a monster wherever I have room for it. This is Mountain Morsel. This is another cool exclusive decoration, exclusive. Only those of us who have the Vita game have this decoration. And this is also the other exclusive monster, the ostrich. Pretty cute little monster. I think her voice is so funny. So now we've gotten up to 66,000. Let's take a look at water and see if I have... Oops. Earthquake! Not really. Okay, so I'm back in my game. I'll keep playing. I'll keep making these update videos as things happen. I will go in and get the new decorations. There's a couple decorations that I don't have yet. There's a medium bakery. Good. So let's collect some coins here, and then we can make a pizza in that bakery. Anyway, so we do have a few decorations, exclusive decorations that I don't have yet. I think there's 2 that I don't have yet that I would like to have. So let's bake a pizza here. Bake a pizza. And let's go to market and look at a couple decorations here. There's one called Jarhead. We don't have him yet, so I'll look forward to when I can splurge on him. I don't know which monster he might be alike for, so as of yet, I don't know. So it'll be a little bit of a 50-50 chance of Gajoob or Ostrich liking Jarhead, so... Kind of slow, isn't it? Thumpy's Totem, we have that back on Air Island. That's an exclusive decoration. Wubbox Stockpile, that's the other one I don't have yet. 6 million coins for this one, and also that one I don't know, so I have a 50-50 chance of putting it on the right island, either Gajube or Yostrich, like Wubbock Stockpile. So when I have my game leveled up to level 30, I'll consider going after one of these expensive decorations. But right now my focus will be, there's the jar head. My focus will be on baking, now that my castles are all upgraded. And now that I have purchased every island and all my castles are upgraded, except Sugarbush, which I'll do that now. But I've got to focus on breeding a Sugarbush, or break down and buy one. I don't want to do that, so I will keep on trying to breed for a Sugarbush. And then I'll do an update in a few days, or at least within a week. I'll do another PlayStation Vita update on my singing monsters. Let's see what I need here. 26 million, and I've got 20.5 million XP points, so I need 5.5 million XP points before I'll get to level 29. But so most of my monsters are 12 or higher. When I place a monster on the island, I usually try and take it right away to level 10 or level 11, and then as I get food, I will feed them, and I feed them only if I can feed them 4 times. If I don't have enough food to feed him 4 times, I don't feed them. Because if I feed him and I don't have enough money and I only feed him 3 times, then that money is, the food, that money that I've invested in that food is just sitting halfway leveling up a monster and not giving me the money that I, the benefit of the next level of coins. So only feed a monster if you can feed him 4 times. So this monster I can't feed 4 times, so I won't feed him. Let's see who else. And I am focused, of course, on my level 4 monsters. My 4 element monsters. Not level 4 monsters. 4 element monsters. I think most of my Enterbrats, because they make more than any other 4 element monster. Their earnings are higher than the other 4 element monsters. So my Enterbrats are always my first focus in any game I start with my singing monsters. The castles are cheap upgrades. So I do focus on upgrading and adding Enterbrats. Enterbrats, that's such a good foundation for your game, is to have your plant island with lots of Enterbrats, and yeah, they're all pretty high up there. My Gajubes, I could feed him. Let's go ahead and feed Gajube for... So now I've got 15,000 left to spend on feeding somebody, but I don't think I have too many really low-level monsters to feed that small amount of food to. So, okay, well, that's it for now. I'll be back with another update, and we'll spend my coins and use up my food. So don't store up your food. Feed your monsters, but only feed them if you can bring them up to the next level. Spend every coin you can get your hand on in baking. And don't bake big things in your bakeries if you've got lots of empty bakeries. So try and spread out your money amongst all of your bakeries. Okay, that's it for now. I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye now.